Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. Please click the subscribe button and the notifications bell right beside it so you don't miss a thing and you'll be the first to know when my next video drops. If this is not your first time here, I hope you've subscribed. If you haven't, please subscribe now. Okay, so I uploaded my first video here last week and I felt like I should do a proper introduction because we're going to be around each other for a long time, you know. So this video is kind of like my get to know me video / mom tag, because you know this channel is about parenting and lifestyle and a little bit of career. So yeah, this is my get to know me tag video. So if you'd like to know more about me, stay tuned. So I got a couple of questions off Instagram and WhatsApp, so I'll be answering those questions now. I collated them and they're on my phone, so I'm just going to read out the questions from my phone and answer. So first question is, what is your name and what does it mean? My name is Gbemisola, info Gbemisola. My last name is Phillips, my maiden name actually. So Gbemisola means God has carried me to wealth. My last name is Phillips. I'm not about to start explaining the family history and all of that behind it, so I'm just going to leave that there. But my first name means God has carried me to wealth, or God has carried me to affluence. So next question, where are you from? I'm Nigerian. I'm from Ogun State, Southwest Nigeria. That's a short answer. Long answer, my 4 grandparents are from different places. One of my grandparents was from Keta in Ghana. Another was from Bakana, River State, which is the Kalabari speaking part of River State, which is in the south of Nigeria, the oil producing area. One of my grandparents is from Lagos State and one of my grandparents is from Ogun State. So as far as it goes, the long answer is that I'm from 4 different places. How old are you? Now, I feel like everyone who follows me on social media should know my age because I'm pretty open about my age there. So that's another reason to follow me on social media. My handles are on Twitter and on Instagram are at Gbemisola. How old am I? I'm 32 and 4 months. Are you introverted or extroverted? Definitely introverted. I come alive when I'm in the midst of my friends and my family, and I can even be the class clown. However, oh yeah, and I come alive like when I'm outside and if I have to fight. Yeah. But I'm an introvert. However, yeah, if you follow me on social media, you'll get the feeling that, and you read my posts, or if you read my blog, because I'm a writer too, yeah. If you read my blog, you will get the feeling that I'm an extrovert. Don't buy into the hype. Writing is like my safe place or like my corner. So I'm able to express myself better there versus in person. Are you adventurous? I don't know why this person is trying to embarrass me, because everybody close to me obviously knows that my motto in life is play it safe. So I am not adventurous, not the slightest bit. Let me tell you how bad my lack of adventure is. I pretty much wear the same eyeshadow every day, the same family of colors, like bronze and gold and dark brown, those kind of colors. I pretty much wear the same eyeshadow every day. I wear either lip balm or red lipstick most of the time. I'm trying to, you know, add a little more color here and there in my makeup. I have the same hairstyle, so all my wigs and all my, when I have sew-ins, they're in side parts. When I wear my hair out, it's in a side part. The pattern is here on the left. It is that bad. Okay, next question. Do you work a 9 to 5 outside the house? Yes, I do. I work as a content manager in an e-commerce company, one of Nigeria's leading e-commerce companies. I mean, I think from that you should know where I work, but I work as a content manager there. I'm also a content marketer, so on the side, when I am not at the office, I'm probably working on something or helping someone or a new company craft their communication, or an existing company improve their communication. That's what I do. I'm also a blogger. I have a website, thisadultlife.co, where it's basically like an adulting resource center. So career, business, real life people, relationships, everything you need about adulting is there. Next question. Are you married? Well, what do you think? Why did you start this channel? Okay, I feel like I've said this one too many times, but if you're like me and then you became a mom, but you didn't start at the easy part, you started at the hard part before it got easier, you will want to teach people so that they know that they're not alone. So this channel is basically, you know what, I went through this, so if you're going through this as well, know that you're not alone. Know that people have walked this journey before you, and maybe they can help you, or maybe whatever they share will help you. That's pretty much it. Also, I hope to, somehow go into lifestyle at some point. So I'll be sharing parenting, lifestyle, a little bit of career, because obviously I work a 9 to 5 and I'm a mom and all that. So I'm going to share a few tips on how I juggle. But I basically started the channel to talk about my motherhood journey. Next question. How have you remained beautiful after all these years? Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you. Honestly, I'm going to give you the Nigerian politician answer is God. I say this because it's not like I've been so... I mean, from time to time, I try to be intentional about what I'm eating and, getting enough steps a day and all of that. But it hasn't been easy. So I'm just going to say that it's God and my parents who made it possible. It's not like I'm doing anything major. I just got lucky. Obviously motherhood has taken its toll on me and on my body and all that, but I can't really complain. I can't say that I look bad. I feel like I've done pretty well for myself. So yeah. When did you become a mom? December 9, 2017, 3:45 p.m. 3:45 p.m. Yeah. I had my first son for Larry. So yeah, December 9, 2017, that's when I became a mom. I was 29 then. How many kids do you have and how old are they? I have 2 children. They're 32 months and 19 months. That's 2.5 and 1.5. So yeah, we got a little too excited after we had our first child, and then we had another baby right after. So I have 2 boys, Folari and Folaoni. Folari is older, he's 2.5, and then Folaoni is younger, he is 1.5. What's my proudest moment as a parent? So here's the thing, for me, and in this motherhood thing, it's hard already, so I don't used to tie the world to my chest, which means that if my children tell each other sorry, I'm proud. if they clean up after themselves, like when somebody goes to throw something in the trash, I'm proud. If you say thank you, I'm proud. If you say hi, I'm proud of you. So like I'm proud every moment. Sometimes I just look at them and be like, and then I look at, especially during this stay at home lockdown. I mean, I'm working 9 to 5, and then I'm here with the kids, and they're well fed and everything. So yeah, every time I just tell myself that, you know what, you're doing amazing. So I'm proud of every single moment. However, there's one moment that stands out for me. So I had Polari earlier at 33 weeks, and then everything didn't go so smoothly. So we're in the hospital for a couple of days, and even after I was discharged, I still had to go and visit him in the hospital every day. And then like when he was about 3.5 months, we went back for a pediatrician appointment. Now he was doing better, so our appointments now became once a month instead of twice a month. And then we went to see his pediatrician, and she was like, oh my god, I almost didn't recognize him, what are you doing, and all that. She went, oh, you know what, I'm going to take your number, and then when I have new preterm moms that are panicking, I'm just going to give them your number so they can tell you, they can call you, and you can tell them what you did and all of that. And I'm like, I feel seen. I felt seen. I felt appreciated. It felt like everything that I had been through, the depression, the crying, the weight that didn't go away, the pouch, everything, like it just felt worth it in that minute. Do you co-sleep? Unfortunately, I say unfortunately because my children have successfully kicked my husband off our bed. For Larry, he didn't necessarily sleep in our bed, but for Larry, when he woke up one day after we traveled, and then he slept in my bed when we were away from home. So when we got back home, he was just like, nah, I'm not sleeping alone in that cot again. So he's been in our bed ever since. And because he rolls around and all of that, I think that my husband is secretly afraid of smothering him. So he left the bed for us. So we co-sleep, they own the bed. 2 nights ago, he brought his penis out of his diaper and peed on the bed. Yesterday morning, I woke up and I saw him stark naked beside me. He had taken off his sleepsuit and diaper in the night. So I'm really going through it with co-sleeping. I wish I didn't have to. I cannot wait for him to grow so I can kick him out of my bed here. What baby product did you buy and did not use? That'll have to be my Infantino carrier. So I'll tell you the story behind this carrier. When I had for Larry, we bought a couple of baby gear, and then we were gifted a lot passed down from his cousins. So we had a baby carrier. Now I never used the baby carrier with Larry, never. But I put it to the fact that I didn't go out much. So when I had Folawuni now, I said, you know what, I'm going to take walks this time around and all of that, so I don't get depressed again from staying indoors 24/7 and all that. So I bought an Infantino carrier. Surprise, surprise. I didn't use it. I used the carrier twice. And I used it because I was carrying for Lawuni and I bagged for Larry too. So like I had 2 babies to take care of and I didn't have help on those days. So I had to use the carrier because I was cooking. But I never used that carrier beyond my door. And I only used it even within the house just twice. Must have baby item. Wipes for me. Wipes. Definitely wipes. Good for baby, good for mama. Do you want to have more kids? Nope. sealed in Jesus' name. Amen. Did kids affect your relationship? For the people that say kids didn't affect their relationship, God bless you. I admire your maturity in being able to handle things. For me, it definitely did. We've had a lot of fights about the kids because we're overwhelmed. Dream vacation with your kids. I don't know that I want to go on vacation right now, honestly, because they're still very young and it's just going to be a lot of work. Okay. So next question, do you act like your mom? To an extent, yeah. I do all the yelling. No, that sometimes I have to check myself, like, girl, you're yelling at a 1-year-old like that, or you're yelling at a 2-year-old like that. It's something I'm trying to be more intentional about. But I think that to a large extent, I will be the kind of mom that my mom was, just better because I know better now. What did you enjoy most in pregnancy? I think it was just the attention. What's your advice for anyone pregnant? Things will never ever be the same. I promise. But hopefully in a good way for you, like it has been for me. I know like once you're pregnant, your life changes, but after you have your baby, what has having a child taught you? I think that the one thing I've learned from childbirth has been patience. Okay, I've learned compassion as well. I've learned that, I must show my children grace. Okay, it's not one thing, no, like a lot of things. I must show my children compassion and grace. I must be patient. I've learned not to compare my journeys with other people's own. Okay, so we've come to the end of this get to know me tag. I want to ask if you would like, or if you're feeling up to it, can you introduce yourself in the comments below? I'd really love to know you, to know where you're from and what you do, if you're okay with that. So please leave a comment and tell me where you're from.